Right guys, welcome back to another episode of our YouTube series. Today we are going to be recapping our amazing trip in Texas, what ran out there, how we ran the car, and our plans for next year. We've got some big plans, so keep watching for that. Also, we are tuning a 996 today on with our METH kit and some other modifications, 996 turbo. Danny's going to get Craig's car out, the ES1000 on the road. Might even stick Shaz in the passenger seat.
Nope.
Well, okay.
Not today.
But yeah, we'll get some nice shots of that on the road and try and get some good draggy figures because the weather's decent today. But he's only on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they grip. I doubt they will, but let's see what happens. Yeah, we got a whole heap of stuff going on in the workshop, loads of stuff, loads of big power stuff, lots of bits of everything really. So keep watching, stay tuned, and yeah, let's see what happens today.
Today, there's a lot going on, but there isn't. So, I mean, we've got Rory on a 996 in there, which I'll show you in a minute. Rory's just finishing off the METH kit on it, and then that'll be going on the dyno. And I've been on an Audi, on the Audi R8. So I found an electrical fault with the standard loom. So I've got to now pinpoint why it's not getting its voltage for it at the moment. There's, yeah, I've spent numerous hours on this car figuring bits out, doing continuity tests, voltage tests, and so I finally pinpointed it now to one plug for the DI injector. So I'm getting on that, trying to get that all done so I can box this car off. And the car I'm standing next to right now is Craig's ES1000. There's been a lot of work that's gone into this car. We're finally at the we're at the final stages, not finally at the final, we're at the final stages. I've done all the fuel system on it now, that's all wired in. I've just got to put another control unit in for his secondary fuel pumps for his port injection. I've just got to sort a few little nigs out on it, and then I'll be taking the car out. Bearing in mind he's only on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, but they're actually not, when they're warm and they've got the heat through them, do a few heats, they are grippy tyres, so it won't be no launch, it'll just be a roll-in run. I don't want to launch it on these tyres because it will just spin. He will need some R888s on it at some point, but he's looking forward to getting it back. He spent a fortune on this car. He loves this car, so he's left it in capable hands. So I think he just wants to see the numbers as well now. So we'll get there. I've only got a couple of runs on this as well. Yeah.
How far ahead do you want me to go?
I need to like, do you think how fast this is?
No, you're just checking the logs. 359. Sick. First run. Well, how many runs did we do? Two runs. 359. And then 36.
It's just because the oil temperature's gone up, so you need to let it cool down.
Again, we're out here in Mexico. It's a long drive, but this is fast forwarding by a couple of days.
Please grace us with your presence, young sir.
So guys, Texas was epic.
I'm still dreaming about Texas, bro. I thought I was in Texas. I woke up, the sun was good.
So Texas, we were out there with the boys from AIM. They had about five. Was it 5 cars they had there, isn't it? Yeah.
5, yeah.
5 cars plus the grey cars. So that was 6 cars they had out there, and it was a pretty crazy event. Like, if you went in that event with 1500 horsepower, it's nowhere near enough power. I mean, there was Vipers there with like 3800 horsepower. There was UGR Lambos there with well over 3,000 horsepower. You know, everything was big power. And I think for us to kind of get in the mix with these cars that are, you know, some of them double the power of what we were running in the grey car, it was pretty epic, man. I think like it was something that the people there, they don't really know about Porsches in the sense of what they're capable of and anything like that. So I think it was quite a surprise for a lot of people. But it was a bit like bittersweet in the end because we know we could have gone faster, like a lot quicker.
The throttle body, you said that on the other video as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
throttle body
yeah,
sensor wasn't working.
I think we could have gone like a 210 to 215. That would have got us into the Elite 8. Now, for people who don't know, the Elite 8 is the 8 fastest cars of the whole event in that roll race.
You weren't far off.
Yeah, we weren't too far off.
Weren't far off whatsoever. But it was well respected though. Don't forget, a lot of people said, you know what, if you guys were running that car and you didn't have that sensor issue,
yeah, exactly,
you would have been in the Elite 8 regardless.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Look, next year let's just try and get into the Elite 8. But somebody else has got some other plans. He wants to try and go there, and hopefully we can put on a bit more of a performance.
Just want to show what Porsches can do. That's all.
Yeah,
And what
exactly.
we can
Yeah.
do.
That's it. So it's going to be a bit more of a showcase for the white car. So we're going to go there with some high hopes. That car's getting completely rebuilt now to a different spec of what the grey car was. Yeah. Again, yeah. Initially it was supposed to replicate that spec, but
then it got built again, and now it's been built again.
now it's getting completely redone again. At least we've got the blueprint of what works with that setup, you know. So Emre's like put a lot of R&D in that engine, and it's like you hear it in that video, man. It's literally screaming at like 9,600 RPM every shift. So it's crazy.
I just want to try it. There's no harm in trying.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not promising anything, but it'd be fun to just do it. I mean, it's our passion. Motorsport is it runs through us, so we want to try and have a bit of fun. And if we can get some more records, then why not?
That event is kind of like the Champions League of all the events. You know, it's pretty sick. It'd be really nice to get some more UK cars out there. So the other plans are maybe we might ship another couple of cars. The UK's got some sick builds out here. We've got some really fast cars.
Serious cars in the UK, and it'd be sick for those guys to come out and bring their cars as well.
I mean, like the track prep there was insane.
Epic.
That Jason Miller track was like.
I never seen a track.
Did your
like
shoes
that.
come off? I went on the track.
Times, yeah.
Literally,
Loads
my
of
shoes come off.
My shoes came off.
They were constantly prepping that track.
My socks almost
Like it
came off,
wasn't like oh yeah, they just prep it and let the cars run. Like the smallest thing, and they were just like, right, everyone out the way.
Let's get
Tractors were back on. Boom. They were just
just a
prepping it
madness.
every single time.
America's too sick though. That was my first time, bro. Just nuts. The nightlife there. Well, we mean car racing, not the nightlife, like going into clubs and stuff.
Don't dig yourself a hole, bro.
Innit, exactly.
That's you saying that. That's got nothing to do with me or him.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. This boy, he is the fussiest eater. He can't eat food in America.
Worse than me, yeah?
Oh, bro, we went to so many places trying to find him food. No seafood, no this, no that, no pasta unless it's cooked by his wife. Even though it's the same pasta that his wife cooks, he can't eat it. And then we had to find shisha, and I'm not even going to say about the shisha place he found. Bro, this place, the first place he found, yeah, is in the middle of some car park, right? Like some abandoned car park or something like that. Around the back, yeah. And then there's a guy on the door who's completely like balaclavaed up. All you can see is his eyes, literally, on the door. So us three roll up, park up outside like we think we're in the UK or something like that, yeah? It sounds like there's a rave going on inside or something like that. He goes up to the door. Someone comes out with a shisha.
Nah, I don't go up to the door, bro.
Did you say?
It wasn't a rave.
No. What did you say? What did you say? Go on. Say it now. You're on camera, bro.
What did I say? Is there weed in there? Bro, I swear to you, as soon as the door opened, boom,
I don't know
got
this
hit.
guy.
I was about to faint.
I don't know.
I didn't know people can smoke weed in America just like that.
Bro,
My first time
you guys are just standing there like, yeah, is my man
Bro.
for real? Like,
I thought I was gonna get shot. He must have thought we're police officers or something. Who's this brown guy doing here, bro? Get the out of here.
we just turned around and walked off. You were like, you know what? I'm going now. Forget that.
Shout out to Cafe
Leal.
Leal In Houston, bad boy place. Yeah, that was a good place. But next year we're going out bigger and better, so wait for that. This 996 we've just had on now. This again is a full bolt-on car, manual car as well. Metzger manual, so an awesome combo. We've also fitted a METH kit onto that as well, and we're beginning the tuning. At the minute it's made on its current mods, and without the METH it's made 546 to the wheels, so it's about 620 at the fly. So we're just waiting for the METH file. Once it gets the METH, it should get up to about 700 horsepower, so about 600 to the wheels, give or take. So that's going to be a very fast car. It's a cab as well, so in the summer when the weather gets better, the owner can really enjoy that, and the noise of that Metzger engine screaming through the gears with the roof down, that's going to be pretty epic. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on that one as well. So Craig's car, we have just done some draggy runs in. As I said earlier, it's on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres all round. So if you have a look, Michelin tyres there. The car's full weight. Is it open? Yeah, it's open. It's still got like the 18-way fully electrical heated seats and everything in there. It's got the nice Gen 2 carbon steering wheel that we fitted as well, which is a nice little touch. But yeah, it's got the GT3 RS front bumper on there, and the Tech Art rear wing as well. So it's not a light car. The wheels, they're aftermarket as well. They're from 700 Tuning, so big up to them for making these custom wheels. So yeah, like I said, it's not like other cars, like Wahid's car that's a little bit lighter than the norm, or other cars that have got bucket seats in there, or like Jamie's, for instance, with the HREs and the buckets and stuff like that. This is like a full fat car. The draggy numbers on this were 3.50 with the Michelin tyres, so man, that's fast. That is a fast car. To put it into perspective, you can expect a Bugatti Chiron to do it in, I think, what was it, about 4.1 seconds. So you know, it's like over half a second faster than a Chiron, and that's in something that looks as good as this, and you can take your kids to school in it, do shopping in it, and drive it back home as well. So this is a proper daily car. This car will go faster with better tyres. It was still getting a little bit of wheel spin, so you probably see it hitting a 3.4, 100 to 200 at its best. But right now we're pretty much happy with it where it is. It's a very, very fast car. So keep your eyes out, guys, for this one later on this year. It's going to be hitting some events and making some numbers with the new owner, with the owner when he gets it back. So yeah, keep your eye out. It's going to be out there making some noise for sure. What have we got next week? Oh, next week's the big week, bro. Tease cars.
Which one?
Oh, both of them.
Which cars? The guy goes cars. I said,
Two.
No, I said whose cars? I didn't say which cars.
I said tease cars.
Tease
Tease cars.
Tease cars.
Cars.
Car. Tease
Cars. The white and the purple.
Okay.
So here we are at ESMOTOR UK, just pulled a late shift. I have just been out in Craig's 991 Gen 1, as you can see here. Now, I have just hit a really good number, 100 to 200. So I went out in it before and I hit a 3.50. Now, I couldn't film it I was too busy looking at the intake temps before I put my foot down. So what I've done is I've come back, I've wired in a WMI controller, which is for the fuel pumps. So we can run that into the Cybex, so that's all controllable through Cybex as well. So I've wired all that in, I've gone out tonight, and I've just done a 3.46 100 to 200, which, yeah, mental. The customer Craig, who owns this car, is going to be over the moon. So it's 1,061 wheel horsepower, and I've just managed to get a 3.46. So I did say in one of the videos before, I was saying the other day, I wanted to do a 3.43, but I got a 3.46, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, ESMOTOR UK. Oh, little cheeky one there.
Right guys, we've finished up tuning Mark's 996. It made some good power in the end. It made 621 wheel horsepower. It's about 720 at the crank. Yeah, as you can see, it's a great power curve, pulling power right until the end. The interesting thing that I wanted to show you guys was this. So this was the tune without METH. So the white line you see here was the car when it came in, and that was on a tune from a different tuner in America, and the yellow tune was our retune with the exact same mods, no METH, just the same fuel, same mods, but our tune. So on that tune he'd made 546 at the wheels. With our tune and no METH, it made 599 at the wheels. So you can see throughout the whole rev range there's almost about 40 to 50 horsepower difference throughout the whole thing, which is quite vast. And then if you add on the METH one, if I can put that on, again you can see there's even a larger gain with the METH. So with the METH and tune compared to how it was before, you know, it's almost 80 wheel horsepower difference across the range. So this car is going to be a lot faster than it was before, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of draggy numbers we get out of this, but we'll be back out in it in the next day or so to draggy it. We might not have time to get it in before this video, so yeah, we'll get the draggy done on that and then see how it goes. But I mean, it's a bit of a conservative tune because the mods, they're not our parts, so we aren't too sure of the capabilities of those turbos. The intercoolers aren't great, they're getting quite hot as well. So if it was, and then the exhaust is quite restrictive as well, it's not full 3-inch. So with our parts on there, it'd probably make over 650 wheel, which is very fast for a 996, especially a manual car. But for now, we're going to leave it as it is, draggy it, and then yeah, see what happens. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. If it's not on this video, keep an eye on our Instagram, we'll post it on there. But yeah, we're very pleased with that. As you can see, the results are there in front of you, and then we'll take it out on the road and do it there as well. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys for watching once again. We'll be back next week. Next week we've got some exciting stuff going on. We got T's cars going into the workshop. His 991 is getting prepped and finally getting ready. His 997 is getting the new engine put in and getting prepped for shipping to the US.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You said it on camera.
I've said it on camera now, so there's no going back on it now.
Right.
So
you heard it here first.
That's it. Yeah. So the 997 is getting prepped as well. The new motor's going in that, and then that's getting prepped to get shipped to America because we're going to send it early, get everything ready. We're going to run a few events with it later on this year, and then the big one, TX2K, next year as well. So keep watching, stay tuned, and we'll catch you next week.